Welcome to this episode of Hampton Roads Business Live. My name is Rory Graham and I'm your host. And today I have the pleasure of having with me Cecil Lewis from the Chesapeake Fence and Awning Company here in Chesapeake. Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm glad to have you on the program. Why don't you start, just give us an overview of what is Chesapeake Fence and Awning. I think from the name we kind of have a general idea.
We're a full service fence company.
Uh-huh.
We do all types of fencing, anything. I mean, prison, government work, state work. We do it all.
Do you do residential then?
And residential.
Right.
Residential is a big part of it.
Right. Okay. And this is every kind of fencing, chain link?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But we also do columns for homes. We do porch railing. We do screened-in porches.
Oh, okay.
And we do pagodas, cabanas.
I'm going to go to your site. I didn't know you did all
We
that.
haven't one this. We have a new one starting tomorrow. A new website will be put in tomorrow with some of the pictures that I brought for you.
I'm always a day late and a dollar short on that stuff. As soon as I mention something about it, they go, we just got a new website. Okay, so when did Chesapeake Fence get started?
It was started in 1964, and we're celebrating our 52nd year.
Wow.
Next year. It's our 51st this year. And it was started by Charles Wynn and Joyce Lewis at that time, who was my mother, and Charles Wynn was my business partner, Sharon Shanker's father. Mm-hmm. And after my mother decided she was going to retire, I took over her part of it, and when Sharon got out of college, her dad decided to retire not long after that, and she took over his part.
Okay, all right, and so that's kind of started my, stepped on my second question, which was who started the business. So, is this then, obviously I guess it's still family owned?
Yes,
right?
there is.
Okay, so you have a lot of your family members working?
Right now we only have two. We have my son Jacob, who is working full time, and they have Charles. Philip and Sharon's son Charles works for us, but he's in college, and when he's not in college, he's working, putting up fence and learning things.
All right, so let's talk about if someone is interested in having a fence done, what is the process that they do? That's not really on my list here, but what is the process that someone would go through to?
You would just give us a call. We have two people that are answering the phones all day long. They work in the office, and that's what they do. And just let them know you need an appointment. You need for somebody to come out to see you about your fence, and we'll be glad to send somebody out.
Okay.
Our representatives will return their phone calls and set up a day and time at their convenience, and hopefully make the appointment.
Okay, and so you make the appointment, you go out, then what do you do when you get out there?
We measure the yards, find out what they want, show them pictures of what we've done, and basically try to find out what the wife wants. Because
That's very honest of you. I'm sure you're right, what the wife wants, okay. So I mean, because I mean, you do all kinds of fencing, so it could be a wood fence or a chain link fence?
Yes, sir, chain link, vinyl. It could be all, and just like even on the screen porches, we do aluminum screen porches and the standard screen porches.
Now, and of course in your name it says awning.
Yes,
so
sir.
You do that too?
We do aluminum awnings.
Uh-huh, aluminum awnings.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So you've evolved over the years, I guess, huh? Offering more and more things?
Yes, sir, we have.
Different things?
And a majority, 90% of that has to do with my business, or with the vice president of the company, Philip. He came up with some ideas, and he worked hard, and he's made them work. We're doing a lot of things that we did not do to begin with when I was first there.
Right, okay.
We've expanded
All right,
quite a
so
bit.
what do you see the future as?
For our company, I see it very well. It's a very good thing to come for us. Right now, we're in the process of looking for more vehicles, because some of ours, you can't get more than about 25 years out of them. But we're getting ready to get some more vehicles, because we do have the work. We're very busy, and we do have quite a few people that have been with us for over 30 years.
I see, okay. All right, do you? I have here to ask you about the recycle program that you had. So I assume you do have one.
Yes, sir, we do. We tear down a lot of fences. Basically, nowadays there's a fence at every house, and when you go in there, what we do is we take down the old. But we've got it worked out with recycling companies where we can recycle the wood, the metal, the aluminum, and the concrete, and the vinyl. So we're doing our part to try to help everybody not fill the trash piles up too high.
Right. Well, I didn't even consider about removing fence. I guess you do run into a lot of old fence.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There's a running job now where we're taking down 1,200 feet of old fence, and every bit of it's going to be recycled.
All right. Well, I've seen some of your work. It's really pretty.
Thank you, sir.
You do a nice job. Is there anything I haven't mentioned? I mean, I see you every day. You're near our studio. So is there anything that I haven't mentioned that you'd like to talk to? How about the fact that you're a member of the Better Business Bureau?
Yes, we are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau. And we highly recommend them to people when we give bids to please check out our competition. And thanks to the Better Business Bureau, you can find out that some of the people aren't what you think they are until you make the call. And I believe the last time I got a report from the Better Business Bureau, in all the years we've been in business, we have never had a complaint lodged against us that was our fault. Now, we've had a complaint, but when they investigated it, we weren't involved.
Yeah, we've had an A+ rating for 29 years
Yes,
ourselves, so I understand that that gives a real sense of security and trust level for someone that's looking to do a fencing job or any kind of a job when they don't know the company. So,
just one other thing. Every day my partner comes in, Sharon, her husband Philip comes in, I come in, my son Jacob, who's in sales, he's coming in. We have so many people that come in every day that are turning out to be great people. I mean, and Sharon and Philip, as far as a business partner, I couldn't have had better ones. And having a woman as a partner, just makes it even better. Because women,
you can talk to those women who are trying to make all those decisions.
I believe that a woman can almost do anything better than a man. I have more faith in them than I do men.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave that alone.
No, they're good workers.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. It sounds like you got a big, happy family there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you love what you all do.
Oh, I do, sir. That's why I've been doing it since I was 14.
Yeah.
And same thing with Philip, the vice president. He started working there when he was 14.
Well, when you love what you do, it makes it a whole lot easier. You love to go to work every day. So
yes, sir.
It's not really work. So, all right. Well, if you have a need for a fence or your fence has a need to be reworked, why don't you give Chesapeake Fence a call? Their contact information is at the end of this video and at the bottom of this page. I'm sure they would love to come out and give you a quote, and you can check out their website and their soon new website. I'm sure has plenty of photos, as their old one did, and I'm sure you'd be impressed. So I wish you a great deal of success. Thank you for coming in.
Also, they can come visit our showroom. We do have one.
You do have a showroom. Okay.
We're one of the few companies, if not the only company really in town that has a showroom.
All right. Well, there you go. You can't beat that. Go see their showroom, and they're right on Military Highway.
Yes, sir.
Right. All right. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Great deal of success.
Thank you, sir.